Yeah, hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, and today being 31st January 2024 trades, and we had two trades and we got all the trades correctly. We hit all our TP and they are all beautiful pips. So if you watch my very last video, I told you guys that I'll be coming here every single day to give you the modification and to give you the output of our signal and our trades, how my strategy works all the time. So let me go straight to 15 minutes time frame so that you can see how we got this beautiful trade. So this was the first trade that I got by 10 a.m. Like I always tell you, I trade when it's 10 a.m. UTC +1. So we got the first trade from 10 a.m. We got a buy considering this spot right here as our stop loss, and it was a beautiful 1 to 2.72 risks to reward. And then we got another trade exactly when it was about 3. So this was when we got the trade, it was about 3. So I waited to see a momentum to the downside, so immediately I went for a sell. Now considering that I know that all of my lines are gonna be touched, I told you how these lines are so important. Okay, so what I did basically is, if you look at this line, it is different from the line you saw yesterday. Yesterday, I'm sure you only saw black lines, and today we have green lines. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I'll just go ahead and delete the green lines, and I'll leave the black lines so that I can explain this thing better to you. Okay, so let me just go ahead and delete the green lines. Alright guys, if you know you are a new viewer, make sure you hit on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you can get notified whenever I drop more modification, or I want to educate you more about my strategy for free. Because believe me, this strategy, I'm still going to sell it. Yeah, it's going to become premium later on. So anyone having the opportunity to watch my strategy now is having a lot of opportunity, and that's going to be a beautiful one for you. So make sure you hit on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, so that way you can get notified whenever I drop new videos, right? So these black lines right here, I'm not going to delete these black lines because I got a modification about the black lines, and I get to know that we're going to be needing the lines of the initial previous day, even before our actual previous day. So that's what strategy means. You need to be having modifications. So those who watched my last video, if you know you missed the last video, go ahead and watch the last video. You're gonna see how I draw these black lines so you don't get lost. So let me go straight to my 4 hours time frame, and I'm just gonna show you exactly what I did. Okay, so on 31st, this was when 30th ended, and this was where 31st started from, and 31st ended right from this green candle before the last one right here. So this was where it started from. Now I'll be targeting the highs and lows that are yet to be taken out. So if you check, this red candle has taken out all the lows we have here. So this red candle is gonna, the wick of this red candle below is gonna be the low that is yet to be taken out. So I'm just gonna click on it. So right now I can just make it a different color because we're on a different day. So that was why I made it green, so that I can differentiate the key points from the previous day. So I'm just going to be calling all these highs and low key points, so that way we can get to understand it more better. So this low is also yet to be taken out, this high is yet to be taken out, and this high is also yet to be taken out, right? So that's just how beautiful it is. No, okay, we traded on 31st, right? We traded on 31st, so we're gonna be targeting 30th. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. We traded on 31st. Yeah, so we're gonna be targeting the highs and lows of 30th, right? So this was where 30th started from, and this was where 30th ended. So we're going to be targeting the highs and lows that are yet to be swept out from 30th to the end of 30th. So I feel this red has already swept out all the lows we could have right here. So it's still a beautiful one to just put in your green. And remember, we're searching for 30. This low is yet to be taken out. This low is also yet to be taken out, and this is 31st. This high is yet to be taken out on that 30th. This has taken out this high, and this high is yet to be taken out. So this became our key point, okay, especially the green lines. So what I did basically is then I moved straight to either 5 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time frame, whichever, right? So this was the first trade we took, and we had the TP correctly, okay? So it was 10 a.m. UTC plus 1. So I waited to see a momentum to the upside, which was this beautiful one. Immediately I confirmed this beautiful momentum. I went for a buy considering this part of my stop loss, and you can see we hit the take profit, right? So the beautiful thing about this my strategy is you only need to trade 2 times. You trade 10 a.m. and you trade 3 p.m. okay? So look at how we quickly got our first trades correctly, and then you can see immediately. So the question is going to be, okay, how and when do I check for momentum? So you can see this black line. This black line was one of the key points we actually target out from the previous day. As you can see, market was ranging around that spot. So that's why I get to know that, okay, this previous day, the initial previous day key points also are going to be, important in this our strategy. But nevertheless, I waited to make sure that I want to see how markets move around my previous day key point, which was the green. So immediately I could see this beautiful momentum. I went for a buy, targeting this spot, and it was a beautiful one. So that was it. Now, when market came up to this level, you understood? When market came up to this level, I was supposed to check for reactions and see where markets want to go to. But I waited, I put my eyes very close to the market. I could see that sellers are very much in the market. Then I waited until 3 p.m., which was about this spot right here. I waited until 3 p.m. So this was 3 p.m. It was just very close to when we had a first take profit, but I waited to see momentum below or above the green lines, the green key points we've drawn. So I haven't confirmed any momentum yet. I could see that sellers are in the market here, so I'm looking for an opportunity for sale. So immediately I confirmed this momentum to the downside. This broke out this structure right here. It broke out the structure, and I waited for it to retrace back to the upside a bit, and I went for a beautiful sell considering this high as my stop loss. And you can see that was a 1 to 2.1 risk to the reward. And I always tell you that you have to target those key points as your take profit. So I targeted the first green as my take profit, and I also targeted this green as my take profit, and I also had this as my third take profit, and that was a beautiful one for me. So that's just basically what I did. So yesterday also I won all my trade correctly. So this my strategy is promising. Yeah, very sure it's promising. Like I always said, make sure you hit on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, because you don't want to miss the modification of my strategy. For now, it is all free, but I'm definitely sure that some days it's going to become premium, that I'll just have to sell it as a cost to people. So if you're watching this, you're very lucky, and make sure you make a good opportunity of it. Give this video a thumb up if you know it really helps you, and use the comment section to ask me a question. Thank you guys.